up, y'all? It's your boy, YoungC.a.u.s.e, the man that they let hate but to shake his hand. Anyway, welcome to another edition of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. And check this out. We are back at the Bites and Brew Mixer.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I mean? I got my beautiful host over here with me.
Hey everyone, you guys know me, Island Goddess, aka Calypso. You know, Medea.
Medea. She said Medea. right.
Yeah.
And so, right into it. I mean, of course, with these mixers, we bring people on the show to discuss their business or what they do for the community and what have you. So, without further ado, I would love for you to introduce yourself, my brother, to the people. Tell them where they can find you at. And then we'll get into a little bit of what you do.
Okay, my name is Shereen Anderson. You can find me at A1 Bougie Boy, Instagram.
Bougie boy.
You got to spell that out
Yo,
now.
well, hold on. I like that, though.
Yeah.
A1 _ BOUJEE BOI.
All right, bet. I know you smooth voiced it and anything like that. I mean, you can talk a little bit,
That's how you talk to the ladies.
Yeah,
Real?
that's all
what
the
it,
time.
That's what it do?
Ladies,
Well, no, your wife. Let me say
Right.
that.
His wife.
His wife. He's happily
Pause that.
married.
yeah.
He has a beautiful wife.
I like that. He's like, nah, B.
You know.
Check this out right here. Look at this.
Well, I'm
Nice.
talking about back in the day.
Oh, back in the
you
day.
know.
I mean, I'm sure that's how he got his wife with that voice of his.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
You know what I
right.
mean?
You know.
You sure you wasn't a radio personality or nothing like that?
No, man. Just law enforcement.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So,
All right. That's what, out here in Orlando?
Brevard County.
Oh, okay.
Brevard County Sheriff.
Retired?
No, still in.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Wow. So, shit.
Hey, thank you for what you do out there.
Yeah, for real.
Putting your life on the
For real,
line.
man. I mean, try to protect us on the streets too, man. I know you do your job, man, but you know what I mean. You know that's a touchy subject. How do you
Very
feel
touchy.
about that, knowing what's going on in the community, minority community in general, when it comes down to police brutality? What is your part? What do you do to rectify or try to at least adjust that situation? Because it starts with the police department.
It does, and whenever I can do something in the community, you know, I take pride in it, and you know, I'm the first one to volunteer for something in the community, and I try to talk to the youth.
Okay.
I've been doing law enforcement now for 17 years, and I started in the juvenile detention center, and a lot of those guys just kind of just graduated through the system, from county jail to prison and stuff like that. So my goal was to always just try to change one. If I could just change one, then I felt like I did my job. I had some close calls. I have a couple people that's doing really, really good. They've been in and out of the system since they were adolescents.
Can you tell one of
Age.
those success stories?
Yeah, actually, I have a really good friend of mine. I'm not going to say his government
Right,
name.
that's fine.
But he's a rapper now. His name is Brick Boy. Shout out to Brick Boy. And he was in and out, you know, since juvenile. I've known him since he was like 12 years old. And he kind of came from that background of just being in the street. But, you know, every time he got locked up and he saw me, it was just like, oh, Anderson, you know, I'm going to make something of myself and I'm going to be somebody, you know. And I always just try to give him hope. I travel a lot. I'm a military veteran. I did 12 years in. So
Thank you for your services.
Thank you. So, like, you know, I always had another source of income. So, like, I would always tell him, like, whenever I would see him, because it would always be, like, in that jail setting, like, yeah, I'm going on this trip. I'm going to Bahamas. I'm going to, you know, St. Martin. I'm going to Aruba. I'm going to, you know, wherever I'm going. And I'll show him pictures and stuff like that. And just try to motivate the youth that, you know, it's so much more than jail. So much more to life than getting in trouble, coming to jail, and stuff like that. And now he's doing really, really well, man. So shout out to him.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yes,
That's what
I
it
love
is.
to hear that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, before we jump into those cards on the table and what the other things, the many things you do.
Every time I open Instagram, he has a new business.
Right.
I swear.
But I do want to I want to touch on one more thing when it comes down to the policing system. And in your personal opinion and based off of your experience, I can't have you speak for anyone else but you, of course. The tactics of de-escalation, is that something that really needs to be retaught, or is it something that's mastered after a while?
I think it needs to be retaught.
My man. Okay.
I think it needs to be taught. I'm actually in the sheriff's department. I'm actually a field training officer.
Okay.
So I have a lot to do with new officers coming in and training them on tactics, interpersonal skills, and just how to deal with people on day to day. Because most of the people that put on this uniform, you know, unfortunately, like they're not. Like, some of them has never been in a fight before, never been in an argument, but they want to be a police officer. And then they put on a uniform. It's like, okay, now what next? You know, So they train, they give us training, but it's not enough.
Okay.
And I think the things that we see that go on in the community, that go on, that you see, that get so much speculations and stuff like that on the news and stuff, is lack of training. It's poor training, not enough training. And just people that are scared in those situations and don't really know how to react, so they react the best way they know how.
With that being, do you think that your military background has something to do with your de-escalation of certain situations? I've noticed that a lot of people that have military, now mind you, when you're in the military, you out there, that shit is real. And they are, what is it called when you can't fire upon, like, you just can't go randomly shooting people out there in the military.
So it's called rules of engagement.
Right, rules of engagement, right?
Right.
So you guys in the military are a lot more reserved, and there's a lot more tension out there than it is in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that having a military background helps that out when it comes down to de-escalation?
It does.
Okay.
It does. If you've ever been overseas or ever had to do any type of crowd control, it definitely does help because until you're in a situation, you really don't know what to do.
Facts.
Somebody could teach you all day long, but until you're actually in that situation,
you need those real life situations.
you really don't know how to respond to it. So, and you just got to do your best. Just got to do your best.
That's what it is, man. So what we got going on over here?
So this right here is my the business card. This is Anderson Business Solutions. So Anderson Business Solutions is a cleaning company. Me and myself and my beautiful wife Renee, we are the owners, CEOs of Anderson Business Solutions.
Okay.
Very nice.
And it's a professional cleaning company. So y'all deal with mostly corporate buildings and stuff like that.
No, we do a little bit of everything. We do residential, we do a commercial. Actually, before the Gatsby opened, me and my wife and a few of our employees kind of gave the Gatsby a facelift. We redid the doors. We stained the doors, the floors.
Okay, so it's not just cleaning. It's,
No.
Okay, gotcha.
We do a little bit of everything.
Okay,
we paint.
So you give it a makeover in a sense.
We gave the Gatsby a makeover. And it looks beautiful now.
A little facelift.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little something.
And how long you guys been doing this?
Well, this company used to be Final Finishes. My wife had a cleaning company, and she was doing it for like 12 years. And she kind of stopped doing it for a while because it was just too much with work and stuff. And then, with this pandemic, unfortunately, the company she was working for at the time, after like 13 years of service, was like, hey, we no longer need it anymore. We don't need your services anymore. So just like that, 6-figure job, she's out of that.
Out of there, yeah.
So with that being said, I'm like, you know what, and it did something to her because, I think it would do something to anybody if you
put your all in.
You're all into something and it just one day say we no longer need your services. So that just changed my whole mentality about working. Like I want to take control of my own future.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't want nobody to ever tell me I'm fired.
Right. Facts.
So I was like, you know what, we're gonna become our own bosses and nobody can fire us.
Rule of thumb, when you're dealing with your own business, of course, and this is why I'm dealing with my own business and trying to grow it because I don't want to work for anybody. I do not want to be in a position like that where someone says, hey, you got to go because of whatever the situation is. Right. One thing about business, you can't fire yourself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's that fucking simple.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But word, that's what's up, B. So let me see here. Anderson Business Solutions, LLC. I can check out the website, www.absprofessionalcleaningservices.com.
I know it's kind of long. Sorry, guys.
Nah, that's all love, man. If they need it, they're going to go get it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Word up. Holla at John and Renee Anderson. What's your nationality, brother?
I'm African American with Native American on my father's side. Okay. And actually, I found out a couple years ago that my mother's father is Bahamian.
Oh, okay.
See, I have a little island in you? All right.
I got a little bit.
All right.
I get to celebrate Labor Day.
That's
now.
why you say.
Word. That's what it is, man. Yeah. Shereen, so what questions did you have for him? I know.
Oh, well, I understand, Shamar, I follow you, and I've been following you and your wife for a while, and you are always in a different country. So if you could retire anywhere, where would you land?
St. Martin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Really?
I think I've been a lot of places, but St. Martin has to be hands down my favorite vacation. I stayed there the longest. All the people were just wonderful. They just embraced you, and
I heard the
I
water's
loved
beautiful.
every single beach.
Oh,
Every
man.
single beach there, like I can just stay there. I can just live there. So, and then they got the Dutch side and they got the French side. So the Dutch side is more like the party side. That's the side we stayed on. So we was lit.
Oh
Every
gosh.
day. And then the French side is more relaxed.
Yeah.
If you don't want that loud music, but you just want to just chill on the balcony and just chill. The French side is where it's at. But St. Martin, that's actually a dream. I said, we gonna buy a property over there and have to do residency, and that's it.
What about you, Shereen? What would you retire to?
Oh my God. Nevis. Nevis. That's if anyone follows me, I generally go to Nevis for their Culturama.
Okay.
Which is their version of Carnival. And for me, what I like, it's away from everything. Like, you literally cannot call me.
Okay.
You feel like you're at home, and then it's crazy because you don't realize how many people out there are very, very, very well off because they understand it's a hidden gem. So it's just such a nice place. I love it.
Add that to the bucket.
That's what it is. Me personally, I mean, I don't know yet. I mean, and by the way, of course, we are in a live and active
Yes, we are.
bar lounge setting. So
like
if you hear any noise in the background, it's because some bartender's probably breaking some glass somewhere.
They were just handing out drinks. Apparently, they're kicking in.
Sure. Seems like the music died down too. But anyways, me personally, I don't know what it is about Greece. I love Greece. I feel like I would retire there, either Greece or Italy. But also, I'm hearing that Ghana is a very nice place, a very, very nice place in Africa.
I've heard that too.
So I mean, it's one of those three. But anywho, I digress. But look, listen, man. We appreciate you sitting down with us real quick, man. Anything else you want to tell the people about your business? Is this the only business, or this is what you want to focus on?
I said he has one every time I open Instagram.
But what actually started everything, like I said, after the pandemic and stuff like that, my wife was like, hey, I need a face mask. I need to start wearing face masks and stuff like that, and like really wearing them because I can't get COVID. So she started making them, and I was like, babe, that looks really good. We should sell those.
Right, do the damn thing. Right.
The light bulb came on, and then we started Gifted Couture. So Gifted Couture is an online boutique. You can follow us at gifted/couture.myshopify.com.
Okay.
And isn't it couture with a K?
Yeah, Kate. K. Sorry, Kate.
No, you good.
With a K. Gifted Couture. So KOUTURE. And you can also follow us on Instagram, giftedcouture.com. We actually have the link in the bio.
Okay.
But that's how we started, just putting our feet in the entrepreneur game. We started with the online boutique. It did big numbers the first year. And, after the pandemic died or whatever, I kind of tried to focus on women's apparel. We have a few men's apparel, but mainly women's apparel. Me personally, I love to see a well-dressed woman.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a fact.
My wife actually have the privileges of, styling my wife. She lets me do it. So.
Yeah.
Anytime she's about to go somewhere, she be like, babe, I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And she is always well put together.
Yes.
That's what it is. I mean, my man's well put together over here, too, man. See, you doing shit that I do with the pink suit and all of that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't got the rollie on the arm or nothing like that, you know what I mean? But I'm almost there. I ain't, you know what I mean? I like yours, but I like yours. Yours sit a little bit higher
It's a
than
little
mine.
heavy. But this hard work. Just hard work.
Facts.
Hard work, it pays off. And, you got to treat yourself a little bit. And when I'm not dressed up like this, I'm working, which is all the time.
Right.
So.
Right. If you listen, let me tell you something right now. My girl used to ask me, why are you always out and about? Why are you? And she thinks I'm partying. I'm 41 years old. Like, I mean, I'll go to a party or whatever, but most of the time in the fucking party, I'm working.
Right.
Like, I'm always, if you're not working, you're wasting time. You can't get time back, people. You cannot get that back. You know what I mean? You could always get money back. You know what I mean? So you might as well just go ahead and make as much as you can.
That's right.
You dig? So listen. Thank you very much for sitting down with us for a brief second, my brother. I'm going to talk to you after the show, too, man. I need some advice, like factuals. No, G shit. You know what I mean? But listen, man, we'll be right back with the next guest, you know what I mean? Cocktails and Intellect podcast, Bites and Brew. Holla. Oh, boy, we are back. We over here grooving and shaking and baking and waking, mixing and drinking. You already know what it is, man. Bites and Brew Mixer. Shout out to Lawrence
Martin over at Nexa Mortgage.
And shout out to Nelly Nels, of course.
Always.
Shout out to the Gatsby on Church. You dig? It's the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. And we have another guest on the show.
We sure do. So go ahead, introduce yourself, honey.
Hello, everyone. My name is YoungC.a.u.s.e, also known as Nikki from Nikki's Place Southern Cuisine, people.
Oh, wait, that's you?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Why do you think I'm so excited?
Wait a minute. I am in the presence of greatness.
What you talking
Black
about?
excellence over here.
Okay. I'm
Really?
sitting on the couch with black excellence.
Hello.
Now.
Listen. I have to come over there and get myself a plate. Now, don't play with me. Now, when I come over there, right, fix me up something
Voice
real.
just
Fix me up something real nice, all right? I want it to come from. You know how they say that you just put your foot in it. I need you to put your
they
heart
put
and
the
your
whole
soul
foot.
inside
Now
the
I'm
thing.
gonna have to put my pinky toe in
Yeah,
this.
all of that.
Ooh,
All right.
of it. Get
all
that
right.
pig feet.
Let me get that macaroni and cheese looking right
Oh,
up
it's the
in that
collard
thing.
green. No, the salmon patties for breakfast.
Salmon patties for
Absolutely.
breakfast.
Need nothing else.
That
Just-
fried catfish, y'all.
Wow. Hold up. Tell the people, all right, where they can find you on Instagram and where you're located.
So my Instagram is Nikki's Place 99 because we were established in 1999.
Nice.
Yes, and you can also find me on Facebook. That is Nikki's Place Inc. for Incorporated. And then you can always find us at our website. That is nickisplace.net, where we have all of our menus, online ordering, and any comments or any requests you would like to have, you can send it right my way. Just contact me, boop, and I'll answer back.
She did the
boop, boop. That's all you got to do.
Hold on real quick. Off topic.
Look.
Off topic. A segue. It's not even a segue. It's off topic. Dead ass. I need you to come over here a little bit closer to me, right? I need you to look at the camera and smile. Y'all see that smile?
Look.
I love it. I love a good smile.
It's not even the smile. It's the energy.
It's the energy,
Cold.
man.
Like,
Look
Colgate.
here. Yes.
I love it. Look, when you first got up and introduced yourself, because we are in the business mixer, and I heard Nikki's Place, I was like, oh my God, I love Nikki's Place.
Oh my gosh.
Black owned and well established, and you're in the heart of Paramore. So if you're familiar with Central Florida, Paramore is it's definitely an urban part of Orlando, literally in the heart. And tell me a little bit about your beginnings.
Right.
Oh,
So,
and while you do that,
the
let me
history is-
let me pour you a drink.
Oh yes,
yeah.
please.
Because we're about to get into it. Let me tell y'all about this history about Paramore.
Because Nikki's Place, guys, history.
Okay, history.
Mr. Timothy Green is in the
He
building.
sure is. Look, he's working back there
Mr.
too.
Timothy Green is in the
All
building.
right, y'all got some good workers back here.
My man Tim, pardon me, real quick. My man Tim will come through in his own establishment and work.
Yes, he will.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because that's how he
Shout out
do
to the
it.
shout out Black
Yes.
King.
Shout out.
Actually,
Let me get a little seal.
so for most who don't know, Tim owns. I feel like he owns Church Street.
Tim is Church Street.
Tim owns Church Street.
Tim is Church
And
Street.
once again, a black
Mr. Church Street.
entrepreneur that we are all striving
Striving
to
to
be
be.
like. So shout out to you.
Absolutely. And you want to see things like this because
Absolutely.
you don't normally see a lot of black entrepreneurs. You see the people in the background.
You can say you.
I can say the white people.
This
Okay.
is Cocktails and Intellect podcast. You say
thank
what you
I
must.
can just really let it out. So y'all see the white people in the back. But this is the time that you want to come out and you see the black people showing up and they
Yes.
doing their job and they making sure you're comfortable and it's looking all together. That's where we are now, people.
Yes.
Ain't no black ghetto, ain't none of that, because we in here with the customer service.
That,
And the
ooh, you know,
work.
that sometimes that's what gets left out.
Okay.
You know,
But that food be good though.
it do.
Okay.
It do. Look, but Nikki's Place, and this is why I keep coming back, because y'all
Right.
do have good customer service.
Thank you.
I think
you know?
that's a key. That's a key.
That's key.
Let me tell you something. I'm a foodie, right?
Right.
There's one thing. I don't care if I'm at Eddie V's or Nobu or McDonald's. If I get poor customer service or my food is wrong, and I know it's not the servers, right? But in general, if the experience is not right, I am highly upset.
That's right.
And I don't mean to be like that bougie, you see, the funny thing is, like, it's okay for white people to go into restaurants and get how they get based off of poor customer service, but when we do it, we're angry black people.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Why is that?
No.
The stereotype.
I am the same way. Treat me the same damn way. Do not play around with my food. Do not play around my food and give me some good customer service. If you don't want to work here, don't be here. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be at the establishment if you have an attitude. Everybody goes through things. You wake up on the wrong side of the
Yes.
bed, something's going on in your family life, personal life. We get that. You cannot project that, especially when you're dealing with things that people are putting in their stomachs.
Exactly.
But for you to be Caribbean, let's not talk about the Jamaican experience.
Listen, that's a whole different topic.
Because they're all
That is a
rude.
whole fucking
now
different topic.
now his accent came out.
Because
Made him
how I'm
upset.
asking you for some
Right?
extra oxtail, how I'm asking you for some extra oxtail
The
sauce,
oxtail.
and you have a fucking attitude.
We're gonna get an oxtail.
Where
What
the
happened to you on a
oxtail?
bomber clot, boy? What happened to you? Sure.
Ooh, he did it. Lord. All right, but
But yeah.
so go ahead. Tell us the history of Nikki's Place.
And
You educate the people.
while she do that, I'm gonna go grab some batteries real
Let me
quick.
tell you,
You
Nikki's
and that
Place. Nikki's Place is a wonderful, wonderful place that has just maintained its own history within the Paramore Orlando community.
Yes.
Like my father, he used to tell me how the hustle and bustle of downtown Paramore, not Orlando, but Paramore and the black area, because Division Street was literally the division between where the white folks live and where the black folks live. So right after South Street and you on the other side of the Amway, y'all in the black area and y'all got to stay on this side. And so a lot of people were building businesses, having companies, different things, doctors, lawyers, they had their offices, beauty parlors, barbershops, restaurants.
That's
Hello,
a beautiful
Nikki's Place.
thing.
It was amazing. And the way he described it, it was something that I really wanted to strive to continue, because so many people were, oh, you should leave this area. They're not going to, pay you. They're not going to accept these prices, or you're not going to get as much marketing or publicity just in this area. But the food speaks for itself, people.
Yes.
The food.
Look, go there on a Sunday morning. You will wait.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? All right, so boom, right? It's got certain places like, when you get out the club, you want something to eat or whatever. It's got places like those gyro spots, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? And look, I'm from up north, right? So I know about these gyro spots. You go get the halal lamb and all of that, you know what I mean? All that good shit. Mm-hmm. But by the time you leave out of there, you done paid about $30-something for some shrimp and some fries.
A sandwich.
Some shrimp and some fries and a gyro or a sandwich.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I'm assuming that Shereen, she probably went to go get another glass or something. But anyway, if you're going to go ahead and pay that money, two things. Let's put it back in the black community. I understand your palate may have a taste for something else. Mm-hmm. And also, if it's after hours, most likely you're probably not open. But the point is, if you're going to spend $30 for something like that, why not take that same amount of money and put it not only into the community, but some actual food? Like I'm talking about like the home cooked meal type of food. You dig what I'm saying? So that's a good look, what you're doing. And of course, I don't want to say people have a problem with expensive food, but you guys will go sit there and pay money to Eddie V's and all these other white establishments like that because of a name. Well, let's make Nikki's Place a household name.
Let's come in, because the chitlins, y'all ain't gonna find nobody else chitlins unless your grandma's cooking it. I know she ain't, because she ain't gonna house me stank up.
Hey.
Y'all need to come to Nikki's Place. We cook it every day.
Okay.
And the oxtail.
Y'all do oxtails over there too?
Yes, we do oxtails. Y'all, these oxtail prices are out of sight.
I don't eat oxtails either,
But baby,
hey, I mean, obviously
if
it's
you're
a
looking
thing.
for them, we got it. And
Word.
it's the maintaining of the traditional foods that we have and keeping the same recipes that people are looking for. Because as we grow into more generations, a lot of these people don't carry that same mindset of the cooking in the kitchen. They want the more prefixed. They want it to be more fancy.
Well, let me ask you a question. First and foremost, what's your nationality?
I'm African American.
African American. You were born out here in Florida?
Yeah, born right here in Orlando.
In Orlando,
Old
okay.
Town.
Okay.
ORMC.
That's what it is.
That's
okay.
right.
She told you the hospital and everything.
Nice.
Right.
Okay,
up the
that's what
street,
it
baby.
is. That's what it is. All right, so the Southern cooking is in you. Now, now people reference oxtails to Caribbean cooking. Like,
That's
how'd you get into that?
So my family is from South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So most of their cooking came from the traditions that they carried. And of course, it's heavy in pork, but we also did a lot of stews, like beef stew or stew beef for the real country folks, stew beef. And so oxtails was also a part of that. And I feel like the differentiation between the Southern oxtail and the Caribbean oxtail would be just the spices and the way that you would cook it. So some people, they would do, potatoes and, or beans. And we do potatoes and carrots just like a regular beef stew.
Right.
Okay.
And the seasoning, y'all, it's just how you would want your food or your meal to taste. depending on the location of where you were born.
Yo,
You know what's fun? I actually don't like oxtails,
Me neither.
but
I
I
just
feel
told
like
her that. Yeah,
I
me
need. And I think for me, it's just I grew up. I
Me
ate so
neither, y'all.
much of it.
right,
I'm
just
like, I ate so much of it.
right.
Yeah.
That now it's
Right.
like
I'm just over it.
I'm over
Just
it.
like
But I
okra.
feel like I need a hello. Hey, how are you?
Just like okra,
Yo,
right?
Lord.
My mother force fed us okra when we were younger, and I can't stand it till this day.
And now where are you from? Because
Well, I mean, I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay, word.
My family's Trinidadian.
Okay, Trinidad.
You know what
there
I'm saying?
we go.
Now,
There we go.
another funny thing is that we just say stew beef,
Yeah.
right? We don't say
Yeah.
beef stew. We say stew beef. But oddly enough, though, when it comes to the chicken part, it's always
Don't say
it's-
chicken curry.
No,
chicken.
it's always stew chicken.
It's
You can't
stew
say
chicken.
chicken stew.
No,
Okay,
you
yeah.
can't say
No, no,
You
that
just
doesn't
can't
make
do
sense.
it.
I think that's the white people term.
Right.
y'all.
I don't even. Like it's like an oxymoron. Like you can say stew beef or beef stew.
Right.
But you can't say
Say
chicken stew.
chicken
You
stew.
just don't do that
What
shit.
is that?
Yeah,
Chicken
man.
noodle soup with the soda on the side.
Oh,
That's all
man.
that's all you have to say.
So-
and we know what it is.
So how did the pandemic affect you guys?
Wow. It slowed it down. But baby, I was prepared because I already had Uber Eats and I already had
Okay.
That is true.
Yeah, Postmates.
Because I was getting my hair braided off Paramore one day, and I
Baby.
ordered my Nikki's Place,
She know what she doing.
and I ate
remember you
while I
posting
finished
that.
my plats.
I remember you posting that.
I did.
Word.
I
No, actually,
start-
Shereen posted when she
Oh,
got the
Shereen
plate.
posted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
She'll
love-
post.
I love
she'll
to eat.
Yeah, she'll post the plate.
I love to eat.
Okay, I
And
need to
tag the
hire you as the
establishment.
ambassador. Shit.
Girl, we'll talk.
Hey, listen, man.
We'll talk.
You find out Nikki's Place is gonna be one of the sponsors of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. Hello.
Baby, you already know. Just let
One
me sit
hand
on
wash
here
the
one at
other.
a time.
Both wash the face. You dig? But yeah,
I love
so
that.
Uber Eats, things like that. I
Yeah,
mean,
that
were you
helped out a
scared at
lot.
any point?
I was partially scared because of the money that ran out so fast with the SBA loan.
Right,
it
right.
was kind of
That
like
shit was
insane.
like-
And I had to navigate that. Thank goodness for my accountant, Mr. Bright. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. He's
Shout out.
retired, but he's only for us. He really he really helped us out with learning what we need to have. And I feel like the other businesses who were larger, they had their accountants
Right,
and people
right.
who already knew and their financial people to help them. And, you know, it was a disadvantage for a lot of small businesses, and a lot of businesses went down because of that disadvantage. But, you know, when you are divine and you have divine discernment, things will happen for you in a way that you just have to accept the opportunity and ride with it. And so when we got our opportunity to get the money from another source, we grabbed onto it and we said, what can we do? Pay our people to come and definitely create some really good food so people know they hungry and they tired of cooking at their house. They tired of seeing other. I was like, come on, get some food. And so you can just relax that spirit and in healing too. I have healing properties in my food.
You know what? I feel like you need to do a commercial for Nikki's Place.
I'll shoot it. YC Media Group.
Hello?
I'm telling you, that's what I said when I saw him when I walked. I said, this look like somebody that's gonna be doing my commercials.
You need to do commercials. and we put your dad.
Girl, I'm gonna put the commercial right there at the hospital, child.
So-
all the pregnant people come.
Let me ask
All the
Let me ask a question. So, where exactly is it located? Can I get the address right here on camera?
742 Carter Street. Carter, please. Street. It's actually parallel to the 408.
Okay.
It is.
And it is just on a one-way street. If you happen to go the other way, I guess people don't care. So just come either
Carter.
way
Okay.
off of Carter, and I will guide you in. If you call me, I say, girl, get the GPS on. I'm helping you in there because I want to get you fed, honey.
Are
Yes.
you there? Are you there mostly every day?
Every day
day.
we work 6 days a week.
Okay.
I'm there from 8 a.m. until we close, unless I'm at this wonderful event like
Right.
right
Facts.
now.
Facts.
Yes, and
Promoting
we
your
are
business.
so
what I'm
happy to
saying?
have you
I
here.
had to come out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to show love because
I
y'all
was-
showing me love.
Absolutely.
I love it.
All right,
And it's
bet.
funny, I feel like you have taken my order before because I know that voice. Y'all don't understand how much.
Welcome to Nikki.
Let me tell you. So my ex introduced me to Nikki's Place. And I think I just took it from him, and I just kept it.
That happens all
You
the
know?
time. Shit.
That's
I see my ex in a
Yeah.
bunch of restaurants I introduced her to,
That's right.
but it is what it is.
You
know what I
got
mean?
a little salty over there.
Nah, when the food is good, it's good. When the food is good, it's good.
We see a lot of folks.
Let me tell you, to my ex, I'm glad I cultured you.
Oh,
Anyway,
Word.
I mean,
All right. So,
petty. I'm so petty. It's not even fucking funny.
Lord. All right.
Anyways.
So I know we're getting ready to wrap up, but I do have a question for you. Okay. So, off topic. If you could retire anywhere, any country, any island, wherever it could be, where would you go?
Facts.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm talking about Nikki's place. You got money coming in. We got 2 or 3
You ain't
locations.
gotta do nothing no more. You just want to go
2 or
relax.
3 locations.
St. Lucia.
Ooh.
St. Lucia.
Have you been?
No, but I dated someone that was from St. Lucia, and you know what? He just like, you need to go here.
Yes.
And our relationship was great. He introduced me to goat, and I love it now just because of him. So because of that, St. Lucia, and I know it's beautiful.
It is. It is. Check out the jazz festival.
Oh.
The St. Lucia Jazz Festival.
Okay.
Because I grew up in the islands, and that was like the thing.
That was
Like
the
if you
thing.
got money, you're going to the jazz festival.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So,
Get my
you
money
Go
up,
there,
y'all.
get you. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not.
I am. I have a fiance. Hey,
Congratulations.
Yes, y'all. I ain't single no more.
I know. I see
So
it. Hold
that's
on.
the
Put it up there.
perfect honeymoon,
shit up
honey.
there, man.
Honey, show that ring off.
Yes, honey.
Stop playing with her.
They're probably blinding the camera right now.
Stop playing with her.
Ooh. Oh, did I break your camera?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
So look,
I
listen.
love it. Let me check it out. Oh yes,
He
very
went,
good.
He went to K.
You
Oh.
deserve
kiss
all of
begins
that
with
plus
K.
more. I love
Cut
it.
the
You
check.
deserve all of that.
Yes, he know what he doing. He snatched me up, and I met him at. And he's from Orlando.
Okay.
I met him at a local car wash.
At
He
a-
washed my car,
Her.
and I was like, I'm very impressed because my car looks brand new. And I've been going back ever since then. He serenaded me with some music and while washing my car. Gave me a little bit of herb, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm enjoying
Wait,
this too much.
herb? You talking about the herbals?
Yeah.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
okay.
Nice.
Sure, we might
nice,
need to hang out.
nice. Yeah, definitely.
Turn
Might
me
need to
up.
hang out with Shereen for sure.
I'm
Might
just-
Don't you be
wanna-
picking on Shereen?
No, I'm not picking on her.
No, no, no.
Like,
Hey,
you know what I mean?
he knows what's
I
up.
wish I could smoke like that. Shit.
But you
Anyway.
know,
But it's a great experience, and now
Good.
he works at the restaurant
Nice.
and helps me run it. So
Bet,
I
bet.
we
love-
the next generation, baby.
so I might need to ride through a car wash.
You might need
I
to.
might need to. That's
Yeah.
where he's at.
He said if we get the business going that we want, he's gonna have the car wash as well, so it's gonna be like an eating wash.
You have that lot next to it. In fact, you know what? I
I
know
do
we're
have a
wrapping
lot.
up, and I feel like I could talk to you all day.
Do it, come on.
Girl, I will be back.
Listen, when she comes back to the show to drop off those plates for us
Oh my God.
personally,
That's right.
we'll sit her down
It
then.
won't be oxtails.
Oh.
Cause y'all don't want
Hey, listen,
What
tell
do
the
you
people
like?
one more time your name, where they can find you on Instagram.
Yes.
Boom.
My name is Shania Akins, but you can always call me Nikki. How you doing? The IG is Nikki's Place. That's NIKKIS Place 99, and I'm always there. You can write me, and then on my Facebook, Nikki's Place Inc., and on my website, Nikki'sPlace.net.
Bang.
You can reach
There you
me,
go.
y'all. You my family, Nikki's Place family. You in there?
Yes.
Shireen.
Thank you.
You in there?
Yeah,
My
yeah, Young
brother.
Cause is in the building.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Everybody
Check
is
this
in there.
out. I do want to say something before we wrap this up real quick. I'm a shoe fanatic.
Oh, look at these
I
shoes.
love it. I don't know. I keep
Oh, my
staring
God,
at them. They have the little puppy
'Cause they
things on
so
there.
Cute.
I like those.
Thank
I like
you.
those a
Thank
lot.
You. Look, the story with these shoes is I
There's always
went
a story with
well,
Shereen. That's what
I went to New Jersey one day.
not
And
dirty
I
jers.
literally went with like a purse and a backpack, and I had to carry these in my hand because I wanted them so much to get on the plane. So thank you.
On that note, yo, we'll be right back. Yo, holla.
Thank-
Uh-oh. We back, yo. We gonna wrap this up like this, though. Oh, man. I got a special person on the show today.
I am so excited.
Today. Yeah, listen. Y'all already know who the fuck I am. Y'all already know who Shereen is. Calypso. My love, please tell the people who you are and where they can find you.
My name is YoungC.a.u.s.e and you can find me almost everywhere. But for
Facts.
right now, we're just going to say, please follow me on Instagram at YoungC.a.u.s.e. That's YOSHIANAA.
I'm gonna get right into it.
Yep.
That's it.
How long have you been singing?
Honestly, I've been singing since I was like 3 or 4 years old. My
That's
mom
a-
told
that's a
me.
fucking lie.
No, my mom told me that I was like 3 or 4
I
years old.
believe it. I
and
believe
she
it.
said that I was singing like one of the old deacons in church. singing the hymns.
Wow.
I believe
Sway.
it.
And she said that I was about 3 or 4 years old. She
Okay.
said I wasn't saying the right words, but I was singing.
My daughter sings, so that's why I'm like, I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
really?
really a thing.
Oh yeah. She sings to everything.
You know early.
And even the things you're not supposed to sing to.
Correct.
Oh, Jesus.
You know.
Most importantly.
You know, but she don't say the words, but I got, you know,
That's
definitely.
good. That's good.
Were you more churchy? Were you in the church heavy?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
6 to 7 days a week.
Oh, wow, wow,
Absolutely.
wow, wow. So wouldn't they call like what you do now this is probably some old I'm 41, so I'm old, like
right.
secular music?
Yeah, this is secular music. This is
Right.
And for church folk,
Right.
older church folk
I
back
think
in
it's
the day
more
called
accepted
it devil's
now.
music.
Right,
But now
right.
it's just called secular.
Right. I think it's more accepted now because you could do secular music or the devil's music and still go to church and do the damn thing.
Yeah, because
It's
people
way
are
different.
living in, they're waning in and out of
Yeah.
that religious consciousness. So,
I know
it's more
people that got
accepted now.
outcasted from the church if they sang secular music.
And that still happens today. It's
No.
It's just not as often. But yeah, that still happens.
Wow.
You know what's crazy is that I have heard Christian or gospel music that's literally like trap music, rap.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like secular music. So I think nowadays it may be a little bit more accepted because you
Yeah,
can't tell
for
the
sure.
difference.
Exactly.
I know some real live spitters, some like heavy spitters, like they spit
Yes.
bars, and they
talk
all
about
the
Jesus.
church,
Yes.
all about Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
And
an
that's-
actual station. There's a
That's
radio
beautiful.
station out here.
That's beautiful because
Yes.
you gotta go out into the world to find the people to bring them to Christ. So if they're doing that masterfully, then I think it's a great idea.
Absolutely.
Where are you trying to go with this? Because I've seen you perform many a time. You know what I mean? You amongst a couple of your peers out here in Orlando, but you and two other people have a thing about you when you get on stage. Like,
Oh.
what gives you that motivation to just go ahead, like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep doing this, and also, hold up, cuz.
As you guys can hear, it is a party
Yeah.
out there.
It's
In
a
fact,
party.
Bites and
but
brew.
wait, it's not a party till Yoshi gets on the stage, though.
Right.
That's
Correct.
when the party starts.
That's correct.
I think her bassist just came through.
I
Or
think-
that's the drummer.
Oh, that's the drummer.
That's
They're getting ready
definitely
for
the
you, girl.
drummer.
They're warming up.
That's all right. Let them do their thing. They're probably testing out their sound levels right now. So do that. They don't
Right.
need me for that.
Right.
But to answer your question, what keeps me going or what my motivation is or where I'm going with this, I want to go to the top. And wherever that top is for me, that's where I want to go. And I believe that you can chase your dreams as much as you want, but when an opportunity comes that fits you perfectly, that you didn't even know was specially for you, it should just go with it. My thing was always movie placement and show placements, things like that. And a lot of
Really?
people don't know that I am a writer. I
Oh,
write a lot of music
shit.
for a lot of local artists and a lot of artists abroad. And I don't publicize that because that's my business.
A lot of people that write music,
Yeah.
whether it be rapping or whatever it is,
Yeah.
or singing, they don't really put that out there like that.
No,
they
they
just sit
don't.
back and collect royalties.
They don't because, it's like, oh, I'm a songwriter.
So
Okay, exactly.
Like, eh.
So that's where majority of my work comes from. But when I get on stage, I'll tell you, the people giving me that energy that I'm giving back, it's like that's what makes me go harder when they say, oh my God, Yoshi, I love you. I'm doing it for them, the live music portion at least.
Right.
And it feels good.
That's dope. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah,
Wow.
it feels good.
You write music.
Yeah,
But
I
you
really-
know what I love about Yoshi? So before I knew who Yoshi was, I seen you perform, and I felt like the music was touching me. Like I feel like you just came and swallowed me up, and that's what I love about your performances. Is you interact with the audience, but then the music, you have so much feeling and passion in it, girl.
Well, thank you.
I was in the thing
appreciate
about
that.
all my exes and how
Oh
they
my
did me
God.
wrong.
Oh,
And,
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
But that's good though.
That's
good.
Hello.
Evoking emotion is good.
Being
Yes.
on
You
stage
did.
is a difficult task. If you don't
It
know.
is. It really is.
Where does your confidence level come from? Is it time just have been doing it for so long, or is it more or less like something that you? Because one thing I heard about a lot of major artists still to this day say that before they get on stage they feel those butterflies, but that's what makes it so much more better.
Yeah, so that's the true thing. Even I could be at a 5th grade graduation ceremony singing the Star Spangled Banner. I'm still gonna get nervous every time. But where it comes from is I was in a lot of oratoricals growing up. I was always speaking in front of church, and those are the worst critics.
Oh,
I
man.
was a praise dancer. I was a cheerleader. I was doing a lot of things in the public, so that confidence came early by experience. But I also, as I got older and I started performing secular music,
Right.
one of my closest friends who's really big in the local music industry, but he's well respected. He said, you can sing, but you suck on stage. Like boring to look at you.
Ah.
You know, at least you can like do
right.
this or do that. And when he said that, it broke my heart.
No.
But, oh my God, I was
But you
so
need
upset.
that.
I was so embarrassed. I was so upset. And so what I did with that is I studied my favorite artists that I love. I studied their live music concerts, and I saw what kind of emotion or response they would get from the crowd based on what they did. And I took that and I made it my own. And that's what I do for me, and it works.
See,
Okay.
and that was hard feedback, but you took it, and girl,
Oh, girl,
That's
it
a fact.
almost killed me.
I got the same thing too. Listen, let me tell you something.
it does. No, I get it. It hits the heart.
I
It
got
hurt me,
so
yeah.
many. I got so many guys, even till this day. And I put the mic down a long time ago, but when I'm in the booth and I'm in the studio, oh, this nigga's raw. When I get on stage,
I
it's
didn't
like,
know.
dude,
I
you
didn't
gotta.
know you could rap until like recently,
No, I
like rap.
Let me find out you're multifaceted.
Like,
16
rap.
bar, 16 bar spitter king.
Oh my gosh.
Cause Disaster was my rap name. It's on purpose.
You
I
gotta come.
promise
You gotta come to my live music event to where it's like an open jam.
I mean,
You gotta
shit. Which
come.
one? You got like a million.
I do. And correct.
Oh, but speaking of
That
that,
is
speaking of that, before we
when
wrap
is
up,
she not working?
tell the people
Right.
the places they can find you, please.
The places that you can find me, first and third Monday, you can find me at Kickstart Mondays. It's a live music open jam at KS Mondays on Instagram. On Thursdays, you can either find me here at Gatsby or at Thursday Live Vibe. And then I have a lot of private gigs that I do at public places. So just follow me, and I'll let you guys know where you can find me depending on what city you're in, because I guarantee you, any day of the week, I'm in your city.
Factual. Now, before Shereen gets into her question real quick, I don't always do this, but I'm looking at you now from a side view. Has anybody ever told you that you look like Nicki Minaj?
No, nobody's ever told me
Are
that
you
shit.
fucking kidding
No,
me?
and I'm gonna blow your mind right now. They tell me, and they've told me since I was like, 11, 12, that I look like Raven Simone.
Get the fuck. I'm about to. Whoever said that.
Raven Simone.
Yo, listen. I'm
Nobody
sorry.
ever said
It probably
Nicki
somebody
Minaj.
you care about, but whoever told her that, tell him to go suck on no matter, because there's
but,
no
okay, but
fucking way.
Raven,
You could see it, right?
when she was cute. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
They said it when she was
before
cute,
she
you know,
became
all of what she
her
is now.
style is a little
Look
more
like no damn
eccentric.
Raven Simone.
Well,
nigga.
I mean, I get what they're saying. Light
That's so
skin,
Raven? Who didn't love
certain
That's So
things
Raven?
about my nose and my eyes and my mouth and the hello.
I'm waiting for you to
all
spit
of
some
this.
bars. I'm looking at you right now like, yo, she's about to spit some bars
I
right
mean,
now.
I really could, but I just won't
Yo, what's your
because of my terrible
nationality?
stage fright.
What's your nationality?
I am African American. I'm all
Yo,
the way
that's
black.
the third. Yo, that's the third person that came. Well, we only have
Yeah.
3 people.
Yeah. So everyone tonight has been African American.
Yeah, that's
like Black
crazy.
American.
That's what I love about us. You can never pinpoint
Right,
what
right.
we are. You can assume, but at the core, there's so many variations of how we look, hair texture, skin color,
Right.
Everything, even dialect. You can never really tell, and that's what I love about us.
Facts.
But I'm definitely all the way
Shereen
black. I
hit her
circle
with
black
that.
on my FK.
She circle black on that.
Yeah. Circle black.
Shereen, hit her with that question.
All right. So, quick question. That's a little off topic. If you could retire anywhere, any country, city, island, where would you land?
That's so hard because there's so many beautiful islands and so many amazing
be
countries.
anywhere.
You can only
But
give
I'm
one.
gonna tell
In the
you.
world.
I'm gonna tell you. I will retire in the DMV area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia
Okay.
area.
Different.
I love the culture there. I love the music. I love the wine. I love the people.
How do you feel about the traffic, though?
I mean, shit, I ain't gotta go nowhere. Somebody could drive me.
Mind you,
Oh,
he
you
said
said
retire.
retire.
We have a driver. We have a
Yeah.
driver. Take
You
us where
said
we need to
retire.
go.
If
All
I
right.
got to go, I'm gonna have somebody drive me because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get lit, and I don't need to drive.
Facts.
Word.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I love that
I've
place.
never been to the DMV. I have a friend that's been dragging me up there, so now I gotta go. Now I
you
have
gotta
to go check it out.
There's so many amazing festivals you have to go. Like the culture there is just so different and it's so rich. I mean, honestly, my number 2 would be New Orleans if they didn't have as much violence. But the DMV area is not really that much better. But I like the music a little bit more.
Can
Those
I
are
say
two good
this?
places, yeah.
Can I say
Love
this
it.
before we wrap it up, though?
Sure.
We got to get you back on the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would really
They
appreciate
had
that.
me back. I'd be happy to come back whenever you guys want me to come back. I hope
Okay.
I didn't overstay my welcome.
No,
Nah,
I
you
said
tripping.
I want more
more.
time with Yoshi.
Yeah.
I want more.
I want more
Yeah.
time.
Because there's other topics I'd love to touch on with you. But
I would
listen,
love to come back.
listen. Cocktails and Intellect podcast about to wrap it up. We about to go ahead and get our mingle on. Bites and Brew. Shout out to Lawrence Martin. Shout out to
Yes.
Nelly Nels. Shout out to Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? So tell the people once again where they can find you at.
Please follow me on Instagram at Yoshihana. YOSHIHANAA. All right.
All right, that's what it is, man. It's your boy Young Cause, the man that love to hate. Got my beautiful host Shereen Calypso, Island Goddess over here. And yeah, we out. We about to go party our damn selves, man.
Yes.